popular SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the LA Chargers. To kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's stopped with 25. And will begin with. The Falcons are out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. They're taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw. But that's exactly the case. Anytime these guys line up behind center and the stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary, you know, I've got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. No matter where that ball is snapped, that's a tall task. And you're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end. This guy can really kill it.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's 7 down and 12. On play action, Penix. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Denzel Perryman getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be third and a mile.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix on third and long.
Lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Davis to return it. And that's a nice job of getting to it, making sure that return is not going anywhere. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back end coverage. And that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it. We'll find out early on what the plan is. So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang the ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break in and tap on that ball. He's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll go play action now with Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Almost 6 yards. It's second down. Pitts is the man in motion. Now panics to throw on second down. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've gone with a 3rd and long ahead. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The ball comes out. It appears like the Falcons are able to get back on that. The ball stays with Atlanta. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Chargers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. They'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defend it right there with him. It brings up second down. It's now 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. They'll take this down inside the 35. Gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers first down. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the way. He'll be out of bounds. He's a big up 5 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Early again, Herbert. This throw left side is complete. And the Gunners get this all the way down inside the 5. First time he's caught a ball here tonight. And it is good for 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On play action, it's Herbert. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
So as halftime moves, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back to the hammer. And this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
To the goal line and in.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first on that break.
Aaron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Falcons nothing. Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. He's in field position to start this drive. And they're just going to run it here time here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports. And we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Here's Darius Davis to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Take the handoff. Al Herbert. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. Or rather, we go interception to begin the second half now. Still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Second down and 4. Looking to throw. It's Penix. That's to Mooney. Complete right side. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. A quick throw here will be taken by Lindy. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, like executing this zone defense, and they want to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line,
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Khalil Mack retired all pro. In there to bag another one. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
and this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz scheme, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
And that's big beauty out of bounds at the 6-yard line. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. The gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they will finally run him down. Falcons will have to take their second time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Play fake. Herbert. That's going to be No, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. And that ball incomplete over the middle. 2nd and 10. Incomplete. He was covered by Cape. Herbert to the air again. This pass coming outside. It's out. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready, run!
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a short-term first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They can't quit when their team needed them the most.
Nice game. Maybe 2 yards. And 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing. Herbert. That's the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. This will not do the trick. Big stop behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The key to a good zone read offense is the timing, and in this case, it took a little bit longer to get going. By the time the back was given the ball, the defense was through. They were able to take him down on 3rd down for a big loss.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
Field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball, but at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Michael Madden and the Falcons down 10-0, just over 20 seconds to play. They've yet to dent the scoreboard tonight, but they need to do it twice late to have a chance. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. This offensive line does no answers right now. It's another set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. 3rd down, Penix. Will be right down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They didn't do a whole lot offensively, but they didn't need to. Defense star of the show here in this one as they go on to post the shutout. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.